Welcome to the new day. Today we're going to market view NQ and ES. I ended up taking no trades, but I have to make the video because I learned something new that I can implement that I for some reason did not implement. The thing that I have to implement from now on is looking for SMTs with ES or SMP, whatever you want to call it. And then I can see actual trades on NQ that I sometimes miss because I don't see it. So let's start with the economic calendar, where we can see that today we have 8:30. Oh no, it's this one. Basically we have nothing on USD, so we can clearly trade NQ without any news events, so we're chill. Let's start. So let's first see what I was looking for at NQ. So my bias was neutral today. Why? Well, we are bullish on daily, and we reached into the weekly target. So now the next target, if we are still going to be bullish, is this one, weekly equilibrium, which is right at these relative equal highs here. Now that was bullish, okay, and then as you can see, the 4 hour was also bullish, the 1 hour was also bullish, or 1 hour was in a downtrend at that point. But why was this neutral? Well, because we have this daily fair value gap formed here, and below it we have a new week opening gap. So with that, since we are in a strong level, we know the price can retrace back into that before continuing up if it wants to continue up. If not, it's going to inverse this and we can get a break structure here or something like that. So I was neutral because of that. And I marked out my key levels on the 4 hour and on the 1 hour. All of these levels I had marked out. And these two key levels relative equal highs. What I was looking in order to sell was with the 15-minute time frame. So let me mark out what I had marked out. So I had this order block marked out and I had these levels marked out as liquidity points. What I was looking at here is at 9:30 we either dip down into the order block, then create a break structure fair value gap, target these highs, or if we sweep these highs and reach into the 4 hour fair value gap right here, we can then short towards these lows and towards the daily fair value gap below. What actually happened is price went down, as you can see, reached into the daily fair value gap and didn't give any setups. This right here was a close one. We got a break structure, but price didn't reach into the 5-minute fair value gap right here within the time and give us an entry for longs, so I did not consider that. So the main move was obviously bearish today, and how can we catch this? If I knew, I mean, I knew that you can use ES for SMT and everything, but I just didn't implement it for some reason. I don't even know why. So let's do this now and let's see. Okay, so we have the same 4 hour fair value gap right here, as I've noted right here, and as you can see, price did reach into it on ES. Now how is this helpful? Let's go here. So we can see that price was already in that fair value gap, and right before this drop down, you can see that price creates an inversion, an SMT divergence right here. Okay, so it's with this high and with this low, so it's basically this right here. So you can see that SMT divergence right here. Also look at these ones, basically another SMT divergence right here. So what's this telling us? So what this is basically telling us that price has already reached up into here and it swept liquidity on ES, so we are ready to go down in ES, and on NQ we are also going down because it's correlated. Those two are correlated, but we don't get any sweep of liquidity. But we wait for, if we consider maybe the ES did all the work that had to be done right here and it swept out everything and reached into PDRA, so we can start going lower, and we confirmed that with SMT, so we wait for more confirmation. We get a break structure here, boom, and you have what you have right here, a 5-minute fair value gap. You wait for, so we get a break of structure in the 5-minute. Now you wait for a retracement. You get that right here. What do you need from the retracement next? You need price to either break structure or give you a 1-minute inversion, and as exactly that happens. So as you can see from the 5-minute, you get a break structure right here on this and this low. You can use the most recent one, or you can use this one, whatever. You get a break structure there. that can be your entry, or you can wait for price to inverse this completely, and then this can all be your entry. I would enter right here if I was touching this, or maybe if I wasn't so sure, let's use this one. Let's use this one because we inversed this 1 minute fair value. Okay, the stop would have to be above the high that pushed into the 5 minute fair value gap, and the obvious target is previous day's low and the daily fair value gap. That's the obvious target. The next one is obviously the one on the sell side, right inside of that daily fair value gap, but I would honestly aim right here, and this would be the trade for today. Or if you entered right here, you keep everything the same, still has to be above this, and you can still target that, so it's basically 4R. This was really a great trade if you look at it from this perspective with ES. If you look at it, only this pair, then you don't see that this, because you don't have the sweep of liquidity, you don't have a reach into the PDRA, while you have it if you look at this. So this is how we can use these both to implement this. Now let's see if we had the same thing on ES, and if you could have just trade ES. So we sweep of liquidity right here with 930 open. This is maybe even a better option. We sweep liquidity right here, we create an SMT also, then we break structure to the downside, and we leave a fair value gap, two fair value gaps. What you do with two fair value gaps when you have those on 5 minutes, you wait for price to give you the 1 minute confirmation entry from any of these two. So if the first one gives it first, then you enter there. In this case, we retrace back into the 5 minute. Now you wait for either a 1 minute break structure or a inversion fair value gap. In this case, you get a break of structure right here, which means this is your entry. Boom, entry, stop above the 5 minute, and the target can be, I guess we have the same daily fair value gap right here, and the new week opening gap. Let me just mark it out just to see how this would go. Okay, we are already inside of the daily fair value gap on this one, so maybe it isn't the better pair to trade in this case. So this is already a risky play because you are trying to target something inside of daily fair value. You don't know how deep it will go, or will it just move up. But you have these 1 hour sell sides if you actually want to be a little bit riskier and target these highs and these lows on this. Personally, I would take this one because it's way better, because we still didn't reach the daily fair value gap. So yeah, I'm doing demo trading with these purposes. I need to find trades like this and improve like I improved. So that is why I didn't just hope instantly and try trading, because I would miss these kind of setups that I should not miss in the future. So now I know that I can use ES in these cases where price does not sweep liquidity. Maybe then ES did sweep, because this is a really good move. Okay, so that's about it. Yeah, that's about it for today in terms of NQ. It was a good trade, and I really like the price action. So really, I mean, I did not take any trades because this one I did not see, because I didn't implement this, but now I know how to implement this. Then yesterday we had no setup. On Monday I missed one, and on Friday I took one. So we'll see. We have 2 more days, but so far I do not care how my PNL ends. I like this price action, and I like how it plays out, and I like to see these setups play out, even though I'm still learning how to get into them. But I'm definitely switching from next week. I'm definitely switching to NQ, and we'll see how that goes. So we're gonna finish this week with demo trading, and then we'll see how next week goes. But this is it for today. Let's see also London session, USD JPY and gold. So I was still bullish, of course. So on USD JPY we did not sweep a high or low, but on gold we did sweep the high, and I decided not to take this because I'm bullish on gold, so I did not consider this. I wanted to see a sweep of liquidity, a sweep of lows. If I entered into here, it would be, I guess, right here, which is bad entry really. Yeah, it's a bad. I wouldn't actually enter, because as you can see, okay, I maybe would if the model is there, but you would get stopped out, I think, or something like that. Maybe you wouldn't. Yeah, it's a very risky trade because it's a large stop and a late entry. Yeah, so that's why I didn't take any trades in London, and the only trade was this one on Nasdaq today. I really like the price action, so I'm going to switch definitely, and we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna document it as well. And yeah, that's about it. That's about it. That's about it. One thing next week also, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to, as you can see, I sign up to the Leap right here. That's starting on the 1st of April, so I'm gonna be trading that. So I open this up. It's from April 1 or the 1st of April to 30th, and basically it's a demo trading competition. Yeah, these are the prizes. Okay, and I'm not gonna try to win anything. I'm just gonna use it to take trades. So like just to try and see what happens. I'll be a little bit more aggressive than if I was trading my real account, and we'll see how that goes. I just started it because I could, so yeah, it's just an opportunity, and let's see how it goes. We can trade Nasdaq, so that's what I'm gonna do, and we'll see how this also goes. Yeah, but I think we got a bright future ahead. So yeah, thank you for watching and tuning in.